Good morning. My name is Angel. I'm the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. As you can tell, I'm not feeling well. So this morning I'm going to air a rewind episode so that I can just try to keep my voice low key so that I can try to get better for this Sunday's live edition, which I'll be preaching. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but here now is a special rewind episode entitled A Mother's Love.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
Have faith, let it begin. Hello everyone, and my name is Angel. Before I begin, this particular episode I would like to dedicate. So I dedicate this message to my mom, who 40 years ago, 40 years ago, my mom went to church and presented me to the Lord. It was her dream that I was able to preach and do what I do now in spreading the word. And I'm forever grateful for her love and support. I ask all of you to just believe in your parents, because my mom envisioned and believed that one day I'd be doing this. So hugs to her, and hugs to every mom out there who believe in their children. Because this episode is entitled Mother's Day is Every Day. Today I want to just welcome every single mom to this channel. Every single parent to this channel. I would like to honor all mothers who have gone to be with the Lord and are watching down on all of us each and every day. Let's begin with the definition of the word mother. In the dictionary, it says a mother is a woman in a relation to a child or children to whom she has given birth to. Pretty straightforward, wouldn't you agree? It's not a flattering, though, or honorable definition. Always believe that. See, today we're going to actually rewrite the definition, and we're going to set this record straight. See, together we're going to use scripture and examples of just how important it is to be a mother. And I'm going to do it from a child's point of view. So let's face facts. Mothers have an incredible job. It is a job of no pay. No position in the business world compares to the physical, emotional, and spiritual commitment when it comes to motherhood. A mother doesn't take a course or preliminary test on how to prepare for such an important role. In the Bible, it says, "May your father and mother rejoice. May she who gave you birth be joyful." A mother's job begins from the moment we are born. She is the first person who ever touched you. She kept us in her womb for months. And when we came out, her first priority was to hold you. And then she cuddled with you. She stroked your head. She rubbed your feet. She held your little cheeks against hers. She gave you a finger to grasp. She changed your diapers. She potty trained you. She watched you crawl. And when it was time, she held your hands out so you could take your first steps. She held the Kleenex for you to blow your nose. She wiped food off your faces. She rocked you back and forth until you fell asleep. She consistently touched you. She told you that she loved you. When you were little, she could say, "Give me a kiss." I've even heard mothers and grandmothers say the current expression, "Come and give me some sugar." And you'd pucker up and you'd even give her a kiss, even if your mouth was full of food and just saliva, just a sloppy kiss. And they would even say, "Thank you." When you were little, you gave her a bear hug so tight she didn't have to hold on to you. You would just cling on to her as she walked around. It was almost as if she felt a great great relief, great pressure, and great honesty, and received this amazing pleasure of joy and happiness and love as she received those special hugs. When I speak of bear hugs and hugs in general, I can't help but remember being young and in elementary school. And when I talk about hugs, that part reminds me of my mom. Growing up, I always was a mama's boy. I really was. Especially during grades kindergarten through 5th grade. As I attended my local elementary school, my mom was a crossing guard, as you heard in recent episodes. She was a crossing guard for our town, and I remember when I was the young boy who always cried when it was time to leave my mom just to go to school. I didn't want to leave her side. As a young boy growing up, I was never embarrassed to hug my mother, not even in public. 40 years later, I still hug my mom in public with love and pride. To me, once my mom gave me that special hug, everything just seemed okay. And even though you had to let her go, the feeling would last forever. I can recall being asked by my friends, "Why do you hug your mom all the time?" To me, it was very simple. My mom is my best friend. As I got older, I noticed the world today, too often, many kids are embarrassed to show affection to their mother or father. So here's my question to all of you. When was the last time you gave your mother a big hug? When was the last time you gave her a big hug without asking for it? A kiss on the cheek, maybe even a back rub. Or maybe just sat on the couch and spoke with her. Mothers have a sympathetic ear. Mothers listen as you pour out your heart. Mothers have the best radar. I think a lot of moms would agree with that. Mothers always know when something's wrong. I've had friends who lived hundreds of miles away, and the mother would call them out of the blue and say, "Is everything okay?" Growing up, I discovered a point in every kid's mind or young adult's life when sitting next to your mom in public or hugging her is the most embarrassing thing. Even if they kiss you in front of your friends, it's like pretty much of a social nightmare. No, mom, don't kiss me, don't kiss me. Remember, the day a child is born, so is a mother. The woman was always there, but it wasn't until the second their little baby boy or girl was born that a mother was born. A mother and her child have a special bond that only they can understand. You can fool most of your moms, or most of your friends, I should say, most of the time. But you can't fool mom. She sees right through you and always knows when something's wrong. Some would even say that mother's radar is a mother's intuition. I say it's a mother's love and a bond for her child. A mother will always show you understanding even when you think you don't deserve it. The Bible will tell you that as a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. I can recall back in 2005 when a buddy of mine wanted to go out for the day to the beach. It was a warm, sunny day, beach weather day. As we're getting ready to go out, his mother called and asked if he was there. You see, my buddy didn't want to, he didn't want to do anything at that moment. He wanted to just go to the beach. And as we were getting ready to go out, the mom had already reached out to him and asked if he was doing anything that day. And he was so quick to say, "Yeah, I'm busy, Mom." And I remember saying to my buddy, I says, why don't you just take her out? Do what you got to do. The beach isn't going anywhere. And as the mom eventually called him, and he was still packing as if we're going to the beach, he ignored her. She's talking away. He's packing the bag. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, listen to your mom. She's talking to you. He had shown her no respect. He was still packing his bag, and she's talking away about how excited she was if she can go out and take her to, the store and just run errands with her. So I quickly jumped in on the conversation. I was like, hey, how you doing? No, listen, yeah, he's going to pick you up in about 30 minutes. Just get ready. He's going to be there. So I hung up the phone, and he began to argue with me. He was like, what are you doing, man? This is my day off. I don't want to do anything but go to the beach. I said, listen, man, go and be with your mom. My mom's not here. She's in New York, and we're in Rhode Island. I'm like, listen, go be with your mom. I killed to have my mom here right now. I was like, go, have a good day. The beach isn't going anywhere. Go for 2 hours. We could still make it to the beach. So it was so early in the morning, and, I made him go. I told him he had to go. So he went, and after about 15 minutes of arguing, I should say, he finally did decide to go, and he went, and I went back home, and you know what's interesting? We never made it to the beach that day. He eventually called me back that evening and told me that he was having so much fun with her, he decided to take her out to dinner. The Bible will tell you that children should obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. It tells you to honor your father and mother, that it may go well with you, and that you may live long in the land. It's right out of the Bible. Every year we celebrate Mother's Day. Every year we all go out, we buy flowers, we buy candy, we buy our mother's diamond necklaces. Whoa, wait a minute. Maybe not diamond necklaces, okay? Let's not go too far. But here's a thought. Why do we have to wait once a year for that Mother's Day to come around for our children and our loved ones to treat their moms like queens and princesses? Why do we have to wait for Father's Day to do that? Or Grandparents' Day? Why? Our parents deserve our touch, our affection, our love each and every day. Believe me, it would mean more to them to show that type of commitment of respect, love, and affection each and every day than to shower them once a year with flowers, candy, or gifts. Honor your father and your mother so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. So this message is for all kids, all teenagers, all young adults. Everywhere out there that listens to this show. The next time your mother asks you the following questions that I know all of you have often heard. Where have you been? Where are you going? When are you coming home? Did you clean your room? Did you make your bed? Did you do your homework? Did you feed the dog or the cat? Did you take the garbage out? Did you do the dishes? Did you pay your bills? Hey, fellow husbands, by the way, this message applies to us too. Because as a married man myself, I can recall a verse from the Bible, and it's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. It says, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." Always remember that mothers deserve our attention. Mothers deserve our affection. Mothers should always be told two things: thank you and I love you. Ladies, whether you have children of your own or not, you can still have the heart of a mom. The heart of a mom is one that encourages, inspires, invests in the lives of others. It is a heart that nurtures and influences people with love and tenderness. We all have the opportunities to influence and inspire others. We all have the opportunity to deposit words of faith and encouragement into each other's hearts. We can be an example of love and faith because there's nothing on earth like the treasure of a mother's heart. To all mothers who have invested so much into their lives of their children, may you be blessed, may you be strengthened and empowered by the Holy Spirit. May you know that the greatest of the gift that you are to this world. And let me just conclude by saying this. I leave everyone with what my mom always tells me. My mom always, since I was a kid, says to me, Angel, when you were born, all the angels came from heaven. Do you know why? Because you're special. Moms always have a certain thing they say to you. So if there's a thing that your mom says to you, or a grandparent that raised you, and any of those, remember what they said to you. So, my definition of mother comes out of the Bible. Because when I hear the word mother, I think of Corinthians chapter 13. And it goes just like this if you've never heard it. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always hopes, always perseveres. That is what a mother is all about. Parents, honor one another. Believe in one another. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Believe in your parents. Honor them, respect them, each and every day. Remember that a mother's smile can brighten any moment. A mother's hugs put joy in all of our days. As we join together and honor each woman every single day, remember those who are smiling down from the heavens, and let us remember to honor them and honor our parents and our mothers each and every day. Have faith. Let it begin. I love you, Mom. You're my best friend.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.